Good morning, everyone. Today I know you're all so excited to make our nature porcupine that I talked about in our email yesterday, and that we're going to put together to get together today. So I gathered my supplies. I hope you did too. I have my puppy, who is my master stick finder, helped me find all of our sticks, which will become our porcupine quills. I could not find any yarn, so I had some paracord laying around, so we're gonna try that out for our weaving piece. And then I found a piece of cardboard to cut out and draw my hedgehog from, or draw and then cut out my hedgehog from. I'm going to use one of these X-Acto knives. If you are using one of these, please be sure to be extra careful around the kiddos if they're around while you're cutting this out. It's got a very sharp, pointy edge. And even if you're using scissors, always good to be safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and trace out my hedgehog before I cut it out. And then I will show you the finished product. All right, so I got my hedgehog outline in pencil on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out using my X-Acto knife. I have a mat down, just so you know, just so I don't go through to the table. So if that is a concern, make sure you do put that down. So I'm just gonna follow my lines the best I can here. Rounded corners aren't the easiest to cut out with one of these. Also, I just use cardboard from a box. I don't know if you have different things laying down, if those materials might be easier, but feel free to try whatever you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting this out, and then I'll show you the finished product. So I have my hedgehog cut out. I'm going to go ahead and use some permanent marker to draw on the line of his head and give him a little smile. Sorry, not hedgehog, porcupine. As I was thinking about that, realized I changed that up on you guys. It is a porcupine because we're going to give him spikes. So there we have our hedgehog outline. So now I am going to go and I'm going to put some slits around it so that I can put my string through it to hold it in place, and that's what we're going to weave the sticks through. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will show you. All right, so as you can see, I put my slits in the sides. That's how we're going to put the whatever sort of string or rope or yarn you're using. We're going to thread that through in that way. And I made mine pretty far just so that it can hold. I know I'm using some thicker paracord, so I'm going to go ahead and see how I'm going to hold it here and put my one piece of string, and I'm going to just make a pattern with my cord that I think will help hold my sticks in. So I'm going to just randomly do this and see what I come up with. As you can see, my string is a little heavy, so I may have wanted to go a little bit farther, but that's okay. And we're just going to wrap that in through there. Then I'm just going to tuck this and maybe knot it under a piece just so it stays on. And there is our pattern on there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our sticks we found, and then we're going to weave it through the string we have on here so that it will stay in place as we make the spikes for our porcupine. So I'm going to make my sticks a little bit smaller, which definitely okay for the children to help you do this part. Just be careful with the sticks if you have little ones. But definitely something that they can help with. I'm going to figure out different ways to weave this in so that it stays. Good problem solving for the kiddos too. Figuring out how to make it so that their sticks stay better. Oh, this piece has a knot in it. While you're doing this, you could ask questions about why they're choosing which sticks, what they, you could talk about the characteristics of a porcupine and why they have the spikes and what the spikes do for them. And all sorts of wonderful conversations you could have surrounding that to increase the children's knowledge and help them explore more. So as you can see, I'm starting to fill up my porcupine. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my sticks in, and then I will show you the finished product. Alright, so I have just about as many sticks as I think I could fit in there, and play around with different weaving patterns to see if you can try and get sticks in different places. But this is my porcupine with all his spikes, and I hope you had fun. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or want to know how to make this work. Wishing you well.